The next morning, we didn't feel like melting in the sun like we did yesterday. So we decided to move our work area to the shade a ways up the beach. Words cannot describe how hot it gets on this island. We need to relocate to where there's shade so we can actually build all day instead of just a couple hours a day. And on our way to the new spot,
gold mine.
Chandler found a third barrel, making it more likely our sailboat will actually float. The boys are tired from scavenging, but we finally have enough bamboo and wood to actually build a good sailboat.
Let's build this thing.
Let's build it. Let's do it.
Get out of here. As soon as possible, please.
I know this doesn't look like much, but this pile of sticks and trash will somehow become a sailboat. It's just going to take a lot of work.
I'm tired. Give me that. Darius, you go do something. I'm gonna film.
Wait, what?
Oh, Chandler's filming now.
I'll film you.
You want me?
Chandler,
I'm taking a break.
did you just sub in our cameraman?
Here, go help them.
Oh my God. Darius, I guess you're helping.
All right.
I hope you know how to build a boat. Because we don't. With Darius promoted to sailboat duty and Chandler behind the camera, the raft was finally coming together. But if just one of these knots is loose when we get hit by a wave, we will sink in the middle of the ocean. It's time to build the poop deck.
Poop deck.
Isn't that what they call it on ships?
I don't know.
Why do they call it a poop deck?
Where you go poop.
To be clear, nobody's allowed to go poop while we sail.
This bamboo right here is our ship deck. It's actually starting to look like a sailboat now.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Oh, man.
Look at that! Let's go! We can start tying, even out things, construct the sail, or we can go have dinner.
We could have dinner.
Dinner, 100%.
Okay.
Have we come up with a name for it yet, or are we waiting for that?
Ooh.
Are we waiting for that?
Chandler, what's the name? All right, that's the name. Oh, gosh. The next morning, Hayes began to notice a possible advantage in the tides.
When the tide comes up, when the tide goes down,
It pulls the water away from the shore. So if we can hit that tide,
it's gonna rip us out to the ocean.
but
If the wind is wrong and the currents are wrong, you could give me a motor and we will not get to that island.
and I feel like everyone's counting on me. So if I pull this off,
And we actually accomplish what we set out to do with guys who have never sailed before.
I would cherish that memory for the rest of my life.
Boys, how we feeling?
Tired.
My body hurts bad.
I'm tired of having sand everywhere in me.
I'm feeling great. I slept really good.
Shut up.
The objectives for today are clear. We tie down the poop deck, gather materials to make paddles.
Then we build a sail.
No. Then we test it, make sure it floats. If it floats, then we build a sail.
If it don't float, I'm swimming.
When Chandler and I went to find materials, I realized most of this video so far has just been us foraging through trash, trying to find what we need for a sailboat. But this trash was our only hope for getting off this island, because we still needed that fourth barrel.
We're uneven. Like, that end's gonna be weird. Yeah, we need a fourth barrel. Well, yeah. I really think at this point we just have to literally walk until we find it.
I just want you to know right now, it is like 100 degrees. I am sweating. This island is unbearable.
How'd it go, Chandler? Did you get what you needed?
He doesn't seem to be in a happy mood. You gotta play to everybody's strengths. One lash tied the wrong way and this whole thing could fall apart. I can tie knots probably better than anyone here, so I should be the one doing them and checking them.
We're still looking for a blue barrel. We've been literally scouring the beach for 2 hours.
This is ridiculous. Wait, hold on.
See something?
There's no way.
No way! Boom! Come here!
Let's go. Oh, man.
We have to carry it back through a mile of rocks. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out.
You okay?
I don't think I can carry it. Legitimately. I think I'm gonna pass out if I try to carry it. Dang, I should have brought my water.
We found this metal thing washed ashore, and we're gonna build a fire under it so we can boil pieces of plastic that we can then mold into paddles. All right, let's go get some more firewood and see what happens to the plastic.
Not carrying the water was a bad idea. Yeah, starting to get tingly fingers and tunnel vision in the eyes. Oh my God, it is so hot. Darius! 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 I'm not going searching for anything or carrying it back ever again after this.
Hayes! Hayes!
That is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
Darius is walking up with a blue barrel.
Hayes, I think Manolo needs help. He's not looking too good.
I got you, buddy. I got you. Chill out.
He's gonna pass out. Water, I need water. Drink, 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 camel up. Honestly though, he came back with a barrel and a rudder. Worth it. We might actually be able to do this, Nolan. Nolan.
This was one of those moments that we realized it was going to take all of us working together to succeed. We had already gone through more than half of our water supply, so we literally cannot afford to stay here much longer. And now that we had the last barrel that we needed, it was time to lock in. All the barrels are now lashed into a cradle. These are going to be the mechanisms that keep us afloat, and they are not going anywhere. Hopefully. Well, if they do, we're just going to sink, and then we're going to have to start all over. So now that that's done, it's time to do the cross beams. This is the lashing we're going to be replicating for all 17 beams, and we also have to do it on both sides.
And you broke it.
We're trusting this rope to hold us together while we sail across the...
Cross our fingers, it works. And if it falls apart on the day of, we're just screwed. Or we can take a break, put this in the water, and, see if it floats before we go any further.
See if she floats.
Let's go swimming.
Let's do it.
All right. Woo! All this time on an island leads to this moment right here. Come on. We are going to trust these knots. We're sailing us to that island over there.
And you broke it. I'm not like a shipwright or anything. I just know some stuff.
It floats! Hey! It's floating! Yeah, baby! Yes! The boat actually floats! Yes! We passed the float test! This is crazy! Now, picture this with an actual floor, a sail, some rudders, and some oars. Boys, we're gonna be cooking!
We're going to that island! This is the first time in this entire video where I felt like this is actually possible now.
On this channel, we do so many videos where we build massive sets and we bring down hundreds of contestants and we give away large prizes like $1 million. And honestly, sometimes it's just nice to, get dropped off on an island with your 4 friends and build a sailboat. Like, it's hot, there's bugs. This is definitely one of the harder videos. Don't get me wrong, this isn't easy. But there's just something so fun about hanging out with the boys again. We used to do videos like this all the time and not really sure why we stopped, but I've been having a lot of fun. I think if we lock in by the end of tomorrow, we could have a sailboat, and then day after tomorrow, if the current's right, we could set sail for that island.